Look, I know better than to try and, step on the other side of technological advancement. I mean, I think the industry is just going to do what it does, and the craft of filmmaking and the technology of filmmaking is just going to advance whether I like it or not. And I think it's the job of an actor at any given time to do the best with what he or she can with the tools that are given, and I think with technological advancement only comes more tools. So
I like that. I did hear someone else say that earlier. It's just another tool in the toolbox.
It is.
It's not something.
Sometimes we don't have control over it, and that's a little different. But no, truly, I mean, when I look at the way that films were made 30, 40, 50 years ago, I mean, it's pretty incredible that we're where we are now, and obviously, that advancement and that cutting edge is just going to keep moving forward.
I'm not doing it and applying it to human beings.
Yes.
I'm applying it to,
Technology.
technology products that human beings use.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you apply it to human beings, that's another thing, because then there's the whole social and there's a whole lot of issues there to do with people, which I don't have, because nobody cares what I'm doing with the AI. All they want to know is, have you produced, a lens design? Can we build a lens? Can we use it in a movie? So I don't have to deal with the people aspect of the AI. So my sort of AI stuff is sort of hidden. In fact, most people wouldn't even think about it. They wouldn't even realize it's being used.
I mean, hidden but very impactful. I said hidden but very impactful.
Yeah. So it's always been there, and it's there in a lot of other fields. It's not just for lenses, but you don't hear too much. I think what's happened is now that it's involving people. You see, now it raises a lot of issues, and people think, oh, it's going to take over, and it's going to do this, and well, we'll see.
Letting it be about the dance and the color and the vibrancy of
I think that's been the nature of the beast. As long as I've been in movie business, there's always been the technology that's going to unseat a way of working. But it usually leads to, it's not like when digital cinema cameras came out that cinematographers were out of work. I think a lot of these tools initially, the barrier to entry is a little bit high, and so it's hard to understand why they might fit in the natural workflows of the larger the motion picture community at large, but eventually they work their ways into workflows that help us move on to new creative frontiers, right? So I imagine it less displacing or replacing people and more moving them into probably different ways of working over time. Like AI can be used in so many different ways, but it's never going to take the place of the creative eye.
I mean, I don't know. I read things that come up every day of this rumor and that rumor. Apparently, I'm already shooting my sequel.
Oh wow!
According to the rumor mill. I don't know what's out there. I mean, I know just as much as anybody else, but always going back to what I do know, which is that the sequel is happening, and we're really excited to break the story and get it going.
Are there any villains that you would hope would kind of enter in, or any other character crossovers you'd like to see?
Yeah, but the thing is, the more people talk about it, the less likely it is to happen. So I'm gonna sit on it, which is not something I'm traditionally good at. But I'm gonna sit on it, and people are just gonna have to wait until it's in theaters.